this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And as I am very sure that you know, it is getting very close to Christmas right now, and I have a few Christmas traditions that I do every single year in my lovely world just before Christmas, and that is, of course, building some snowmen. So today, I am going to be building the snowman that I build every single year called Frosty Longnose, and I'm usually joined by Longbow and Ank when we're building the snowmen. Sadly, Ank wasn't free to join, but Longbow is going to be joining and should be somewhere around here to help build his snowman. But first, I'm going to go and have my cake. Nom 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 nom. Lovely, Barnaby. You can follow me, and we are all going to go and head to the love garden. And I hope that Longbow is somewhere around here because he has built some rather crazy snowmen in the past. And kind of one of my favorite things is always seeing what the other people build. But anyway, today to the love garden, I am adding Travis, and the reason I'm adding Travis is because he made this really cool cake chest. And there's not many things in life I like more than cake, so using it to decorate things like this, I think is always a really cool thing. So yeah, thank you for making the chest and sending me the picture, and welcome to my love garden. And oh, I recognize those legs. Hello, Longbow. Welcome back to my lovely world. And oh, hello, Harriet as well, just wandering around inside of here. All right then, are you ready to build another snowman? Was this what, like about 5 years or so we've been doing this for? That is absolutely crazy. So you can go ahead and you can start building. I'll be out in just 1 second. I just need to go and take Barnaby to the doghouse, and I'm going to be joined by Duncan and Mittens. I kind of turned the snowman into a snowman home, basically, for Duncan and Mittens, just because they like spending their Christmases together inside of a giant snowman, because why wouldn't you want to spend your Christmas together inside of a giant snowman? So where is Duncan? Right, here's Duncan down here. Let's go and get Mittens as well, and we can put them straight inside of Frosty Longnose for the holiday season. So if you haven't seen any of my last Christmases, basically Frosty Longnose, well, I guess you can guess by the name what he's like. It's a snowman, and hello Mittens, with a big top hat on and a very long nose. And look how excited Duncan is. Duncan is so excited to be spending Christmas with Mittens. Look how happy he is, dancing around like crazy. Mittens, she doesn't show her emotions quite as outwardly as Duncan does, but I'm sure on the inside she is ecstatic. But yeah, Frosty Longnose. So it's a pretty traditional snowman. It's got a scarf, it's got a giant candy cane, it's got some coal buttons, and a very long nose. And every single year that I build Frosty Longnose, I make his nose slightly longer. And last year, his nose was 7 blocks long, and so this year, I'm going to do a 8-block long carrot nose, which is going to be rather ridiculous. And speaking of rather ridiculous, Fizzy, are you doing some rock climbing? We're building snowmen today, Fizzy. If you want to join in and build a snowman, then feel free to build a snowman if you want. Oh, Fizzy looks very excited about that. So it looks like if Fizzy does decide to build a snowman, we may have 3 snowmen today after all. But Mittens, you can sit down here. Duncan, let's go and just slide you across the ground over next to Mittens. And yeah, let's start building. So I always build him down here. So let's try and just kind of keep the design the way he normally is. Like, I always love Christmas traditions. Like, that's one of my favorite things about Christmas, is kind of doing the same thing every year. And so I never like to change Frosty Longnose too much. I've made 1 or 2 additions over the years, but generally I try and keep him as similar as I can, and just extend the nose a little bit further, because once I look out of my balcony and see Frosty Longnose, then I feel like Christmas has properly started at that point. He marks the beginning of Christmas inside of my lovely world. So that's kind of his body there. Let's go and do his red and green scarf going around the outside here like this. And he also has a giant top hat on as well for some reason. I just felt like that's gonna be a good thing for him to have the first time I built him. So yeah, he always has a very noteworthy top hat as well, which did stand out more when his nose was longer. But now, like, when you see him, all you're going to really notice is just how big the nose actually is. So we build this around there like that. And let's fill this in there as well, because that's going to kind of be the like the roof of the inside where Duncan and Mittens are going to be. Then I need to go up 1, 2, 3 here, and let's just kind of fill this entire area in now. And then I'm going to go around and start doing the rest of the face, and then we can go and add the top hat on the top. And I think I'm going to do the nose last. I think I'm going to save the nose for the last thing that I do, because the nose is going to be getting so unbelievably close to my house. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like every single year, Frosty Longnose just gets that little bit more crazy. So the hat's going to be here. We need the rim of the hat just going slightly wider around the outside here. Then there's going to be the little bit poking out the top. And then I do his arms using fences is the way I do the arms. So I think one of his arms I'm just going to do him holding a little torch. And then the other side he's going to be holding a giant candy cane. So let's go and build this along here. And it's great because I built Frosty Longnose so many times. Like I pretty much know it off by heart. Like do you have something that you've just built so much that you just know exactly how to do it and don't even need to think about it anymore? Like that's what it's like for me. Even though I haven't built him for, pretty much exactly a year, like I still feel like I know exactly how to do it. And while I'm up here, let's go and add some torches down as well. So is that the middle on that side there? Let's add one there and one there, just so Frosty Longnose doesn't get covered in googlies. And let's put this torch here. I'm trying not to look too much as well at what Longbow and Fizzy are doing as well, just because I don't want to know. I want it to be kind of a bit of a surprise for later on when I can kind of see them completely done. I know I'm getting little glimpses of them every now and then, but I'm not putting too much attention on them, just so it's something to look forward to a little bit later on, because I also I'm going to of course go and build the Christmas tree today as well. Another very important tradition inside of my lovely world, and just a lot of people in Christmas generally. Right then, let's go and add the arms then. So there's going to be one arm coming out here like this. I guess I can go out like that to here, and then let's put the torch on the end there if I can. And how far did I go out? I went 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's kind of try and do the same on this side. It's going to be a bit of a tight fit under the giant arms of this one here, but we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is where the candy cane's going to be. I can just here use the red wool and then the snow as well. So let's kind of build up to the bottom of that. And once again, the candy cane's a pretty simple thing to add in, actually. I need to go out a little bit further here, and I'm just going to go red, white, and then I just need to kind of do the little bit that wraps around the top here. So if I put some red wool there and then some snow there. Sadly, it's not an actually edible candy cane, but it's just there for decoration. So let's go and drop down here and break away this dirt. And then let's kind of step back and look at him so far. So obviously, he doesn't have a face yet. So that's the weird part, because he doesn't have a face, but it's the rest. Oh, he hasn't got buttons yet either. I forgot his buttons. So let's go and use coal. You can use some black wool if you don't have enough clay, but I don't know, enough coal. Sorry, not clay, enough coal. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, so you can use that as well, but I like using coal because that's like what you traditionally use the buttons as. So let's do blocks of coal. I think are going to look good. I got some item frames here as well. So let's go 1, 2, 3 down there. And then go and put the buttons in there. 1, 2, 3. So I think now, apart from his face, he should be pretty much done. Of course, we need to do the door at the back to get inside, but apart from that, he should be done. So right then, now time for the best part. Let's go and give him a face. It's very simple. He doesn't have a mouth at all. It's just the 2 big black eyes on the top there. Let's go and put one here like that. And am I going to be able to put the other one down from here? I think I should just about be able to reach. And right then, time for the nose. Let's just go and get 8 blocks here ready, and then we can go and place them all down. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to hop on now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is how long the nose is going to be. Do you reckon I could jump to the balcony from his nose? I think that might almost be possible. Let's go break away a bit of this dirt. Let's see if I can jump from his nose onto my balcony. Big run and jump. Ooh, nearly. I think that might be possible. I think I just missed the jump a little bit. But yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Let's go and step all the way back here because we need to now to be able to see it properly. And let's check out his nose. There is what Frosty Longnose is going to look like this year. That is absolutely ridiculous. But now let's go and do the inside of Frosty Longnose. So I'm just going to put a door at the back here. Let's go and let's do a spruce door, shall we? Let's do a nice spruce door on the back here, and then we can go and put Duncan and Mittens inside here, and they can spend some time in the festive season inside of here, leading up until Christmas Day. So let's go and put some torches on the ceiling around here, just to light this place up nicely for them. And then I just need to slide them along on their bottoms, just to just to get them inside. It would be nice to think that if I just stood them up, they'd run straight in, but sadly, animals in Minecraft don't quite work that way. So there we go, Duncan, there is your home for now. Mittens, you can slide in, and I'll come and deliver food on a later day, just so you have something to eat while you're in there. But there we go. Let's leave them together inside of there, and that's my snowman complete. So now I have my other mission for today, which is of course to go and build my Christmas tree. And like with Frosty Longnose, I always try and build the Christmas tree pretty much in the same way. But I kind of have gradually made different changes throughout the year. So originally I used to decorate it with mushrooms. That doesn't really work very well in Minecraft anymore. Like, you can't really place them down properly. So this year I've decided to decorate them with something different. And also the top of the tree before. So let me just count her. And then just go 5 high, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then the top of the tree last year I used a Nether Star. Because I made a beacon, I don't actually have a Nether Star anymore. And I haven't battled the Wither again, so sadly sadly, I won't be able to put a Nether Star on the top, simply because I don't have one, but I will be putting something else on the top, and I haven't decided exactly what that is going to be yet, but I will decide a little bit later on, and I'll show you how I'm going to be able to decide. There might be a bit of a clue if you look down in the corner and see the dropper there. But anyway, let's go and build the tree. So I kind of just do the bottom layer quite wide, and I think the trick to make a good looking Christmas tree is to kind of start wide and then kind of go thin, then wide, then thin, then wide, and kind of alternate like that as you go and build up. The bigger the tree, the more detail you can add to make it look like a better Christmas tree. Like, I don't have much room inside of here. Like, I got a decent amount of room, but I don't have a huge amount of room, so it always looks like a little bit of a squashed Christmas tree in my lovely world. But I like it. I like the tradition of having this weird style tree. So we're going to go and put the glowstone on the top of it there, and it's going to be almost right up against the roof there, like that. And actually what I could do is I could put down some some leaves and then put the glowstone on top. Would that look better? If I put that down there and then put the glowstone on, I think that looks good. That's going to make the tree just look that little bit bigger as well. So let's go and drop down here. I think I'm also going to add just some more leaves around the outside here as well, just to make this section poke out a little bit wider. So let's go and put those leaves around the outside, and then that should be the tree part of the tree done. So I've not decorated it yet, but there we go. That's the tree, kind of looking like a tree, and it's not bad. I think that's just about as good of a tree as I could do in such a small space. But now I wanted to add a little bit of decoration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add carpets, because I can't think of anything better to add, seeing as you can't do the mushrooms anymore. So I'm going to have some orange, and then some green, and then some red carpet, which is it's kind of like green and red are like the festive colors, and then I'm going to add a little bit of orange as well for obvious reasons. I like adding orange. Right then, so it's going to look a little bit weird. I guess it can kind of almost look a little bit like tinsel, almost, in a way, kind of wrapping around the outside. I guess that's the closest thing I could say it looks like, but it's just basically to add a little bit of color to the tree, because otherwise it does just look like a tree, with a bit of glowstone on the top. This way it kind of at least look like it's been decorated in some way. So let's go and add some carpet around here. Let's just kind of jump on, add some green around here as well, and then a little bit more orange, and then that way it's going to be a much more colorful tree than it was before. So there we go. Here is my beautiful Christmas tree, all nice and decorated. But now I need to choose what I'm going to add onto the top of the Christmas tree. So basically, I put a whole bunch of random objects inside of a dropper, and then I'm going to press the button, and whatever comes out is going to be the thing that I'm going to be placing on top of the tree. So let's go and look inside of the dropper. We have an egg, we have a gold nugget, we have a cake, we have an apple, we have a carrot, we have a cookie, we have a feather, we have a slime ball, and we have a puffer fish. So yeah, one of those items is going to be on top of the tree over Christmas. So I don't know what my personal favorite would be out of them. I just kind of wanted to leave it up to fate to decide what's going to be on the top of the tree. So let's press the button, and on top of the Christmas tree there will be a pufferfish! So we're going to go and have a pufferfish on top of the Christmas tree because why not? Why not have a pufferfish on top of the Christmas tree? Right, let's go and put that down there in the item frame like that. I don't like these two bits of orange wool kind of together at the front. So let's kind of add that down there. And then let's go and maybe add a little bit more green along the front there. Because there's not much green along this front section here. So can I kind of place it in there? There we go. I think that's going to make it look good. So there we go. This is the slightly new design for the Christmas tree this year. Let's kind of step back and have a look at it. I think it looks good. It looks good. It is a bit strange to have a pufferfish on top of a Christmas tree. I don't know if that is something that anyone has ever done for Christmas. Put a pufferfish on top of a tree, but I like it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So the other thing I need to do is to add some stockings. And of course in Minecraft there isn't actually stockings. So instead I'm just going to go and add down some chests. So I need one for Harriet, one from Harrison, one for Henry, and one for Hilda. So these are the chests that I normally put underneath the tree here. Of course I'm going to go and have things for my dogs and other people as well. But these are the ones that I'm going to put underneath the tree here. Now, am I missing someone? I feel like I might be missing someone. I'm just going to go put another one down there. Oh, one for me as well. I need one for myself as well. I can't forget about myself. And then, of course, Fizzy and Polly and William and everyone else can have their own stockings wherever they want. And yeah, there we go. We should now hopefully be all set and ready for Christmas Day, which is something that is very exciting. But what I want to do now is I want to go and see what everyone else has been doing. I've seen Frosty Longnose, but I haven't been able to see any of the other snowmen finish. So let's go to the balcony, which is normally the best place to see them, and let's see what we have then. So, well, here's Fizzy's one over there, which looks absolutely marvelous. Is it a snow elephant? Is that what it is? I think it might be a snow elephant. And then that's the trunk, and you can see the big ears. And of course, it's holding a giant Christmas cookie. That looks absolutely marvelous, Fizzy. And then Longbow's, it seems to be a giant body, but then an absolutely tiny head poking out of the very top of it. So it's like big body, little head snowman in the middle there. And of course, Frosty Longnose with his giant nose, proud, poking out the front there. So there we go. These are this year's 3 snowmen. So the next episode, we will be celebrating Christmas Day and hopefully having a jolly good time. Fingers crossed we'll have Santa coming to visit us again like he has in some of the previous years. I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on with Polly, because if you remember, Polly joined my lovely world last year, but she used to live in the North Pole, so I don't know if she's going to be going back to the North Pole or living here. Hopefully she does stay here, but of course it's up to her, so we should find out in the next episode. And speaking of the next episode, there'll be a link to that down in the description. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!